Prospectors log update number 1, guys. So after landing down onto Olympus here in our dropship, we quickly had a look at the map here. We decided to head south, gathering a bunch of resources on the way. Until we found it. This area was absolutely beautiful. It was perfect for early game. And this was where we were going to make our stand today. So with that, we knew we had to survive. So we crafted tools and weapons and we went hunting. Luckily for us, this area had a bunch of wildlife close by, but also plenty of hostile threats here in the shape of wolves and these aggressive boys here. The Tyrannus, they did not like us getting close by. But anyway, we managed to hunt, we managed to kill, and we managed to eat well in the first day. Our next goal here was to obviously start thinking about a home, a base of operations. So with that, we started to chop down all the trees, and after several hours, it was ready. We had a flat space here that we could literally start building, that we could call home. It was perfect. It was in the middle of this gorgeous island, surrounded by water, so we were relatively safe from wildlife. So with that, we crafted a lovely fire where we ate the food that we cooked, admired the views, and thought about tomorrow's plans for our build. Good morning, fellow prospectors. Welcome to episode number 2. As the sun rises over the mountains there. I hope you're all doing well. So we made it through the night here last night. As you can see, we crafted a nice fire. We had a hole in the rock there. And we've and flattened this area, which we're about to make our home today. So what are we doing? So welcome to Olympus. Build and place a contact device crafting bench to engage with SMPL3 missions and operations. I feel like we need to do this today, but we do have 18 points available here to use today. So I think it's about time, after we did a lot of activities yesterday, that we start assigning some of these skill points here. So cloth armor is going to be quite important. We ideally need to get across here to get the wooden building materials. We need to start building up our house. And obviously we need to get onto the second tier, but we need a higher level for this. We need the crafting bench. And so on. We need the contact device. So that's our goal. That's what we need to work towards here. So let's head on to the talent tree. As you can see here, we have lots of points available for us. Okay, chase them down. This one seems like a good idea. Let's get the 40 extra stamina here. Swift Stalker and Bone Collector. Not too good. I'd like to go down this side of the tree. This seems quite good. Naturally preserved. Let's get that unlocked. Filling meals, I think we'll get this as well. Eating refills hunger bar more rapidly. Well laid fire. Long lasting effects. Oh yeah, food buffs. Let's get some of these. Just checking here. I don't want to waste my points on some stuff here that I don't necessarily need early game, but I think these buffs, these food buffs, are definitely quite important in the early game to survive. So we're going to max out on these. Okay, so now we're back at the base area. Let's have a look at the tech tree and the talent tree. So we've got 2 points available here on the talent tree. One of which is here on the solo. So I think what we'll do is we'll go plus 50 base health. And I think we've probably put enough over here on the food, the cooking tree. Maybe we need some extra survival. What's in the adventure tree here? What's this one? Robust Explorer. 25 health. There we go. Well, we're going to need a wood hammer. We're going to need a bedroll. And a fire pit. Oh yes, a medium wooden crate. A drying rack. Yeah, let's dry some meat. Oxidizer. Yes. Health recovery concoction. Yes. Wood bow. Oh yes. Let's finally replace with javelins. Stone arrows. And bone arrows. Much stronger ammunition. Yes, definitely. Okay. Basic fishing rod. Oh, yes. Let's get some armor. Cloth armor. And why not? Let's get the bone armor as well. And last but not least, let's get the wood building base set. So I'm just realizing here that it's become very obvious that I have nowhere near enough wood and sticks and fiber and things moving forward to build up our house, to craft all of the floors, the walls, the roofs, the ceilings, the pillars. So what we're going to have to do, guys, is just carry on chopping down the rest of these trees here. I might edit this out because this might be a little bit long-winded, but we need a bunch more materials here. Loads. Right, so we've got pretty much 1,000 pieces of wood, probably the same amount of sticks here, and we've got a lot of fiber as well. How do we craft these? Can we not craft these from storage? We have to put these pieces in our inventory? Oh boy, please don't tell me that's a thing. That would be very annoying. All right, well, let's move these across and get crafting everything here. This is going to take a while. Right, so we just start with, I guess we just start with 60 or 80 pillars here and a few floor tiles that we've crafted. Now, I've just got to figure out the best way of placing this. This rock is going to be a bit of a problem, unfortunately. So maybe we can just put the first one here. Now, I want to stretch it down towards the water here, but I don't want to make this building too big because this, at the end of the day, this is only wood. And it's still going to be pretty susceptible to storm damage. So let's just move these down to the water here. I'm just going to put a bunch of these in. Do we need one more? Yeah, I think we'll go one more here. And this is probably... Do you know what? This is probably too big. Let's just kind of square this off here. Let's put another 20 of these in our hotbar. Come on, snap on. There you go. Sometimes it doesn't want to snap. Should we leave it there or should we go across? Oh, I had it there. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's extend these all the way down to the water. That gives us a nice kind of like a, you know, rectangular structure to work with. Like I said, this might end up being just a little bit too big here. Whoops. Let's deconstruct that one. Oh, I think one of my food items, two of my food items have worn off there. So what can we have? Let's have some grilled pumpkin and some meat again. Right, let's see if we can come across here. 2 up. I don't know if we need to put 2 high, but what this will end up doing is the thought process here is it should end up strengthening the wall structures possibly if we have these extend all the way up to the roof tiles. That's my thinking anyway. I don't know if the game works like that. I've not built anything before really to scale, so let's just see what happens. I think I've put that one in wrong there, haven't I? Let's just get that one there, and then we'll deconstruct this one. Okay, there we go. Right, let's... Oh, we're missing one down there, aren't we? Let's just put that last one in. We'll do that in a second. I just want to see how this looks. We're just going to go one pillar high or 1 pillar low here, depending on how you look at it. Because we're going to be putting some floor tiles on these. I mean, this isn't going to be a very exciting build. It's just a square house to start with. It just... Oh, I got lucky there. I got lucky with the height there. But yeah, just this is just going to be a, you know, a basic square building. Nothing exciting, as boring as it gets. Right. Let's put the let's put the floor panels in here now. Let's start here. Gotta make sure they're in the right orientation, because things like that really trigger my OCD. Why won't you snap? There you go. Come on, snap. Oh, it's because I've run out of tiles. Okay, so what we got left? We got 9 wood flooring here, so let's drag those in. We're obviously going to have to make some more here, I think. Let's flip that around. Oh. Come on, Tony. Right, put this one down, then deconstruct this one. And then re-put this one in again. There you go. Oh. It's really annoying. It flicks around at the last minute. Like, you go to place it down and then it kind of changes. Alright, 15 walls. Where should we start here? We can come back to that in a second. Let's just start here. Make sure we get these the right way around. So I think this is the inside. I would assume so. That definitely looks like that's the nice bit of wood. Can we put it? Yeah, we can put that. Oh. There we go. How many have we got left? 7 left. Okay, let's put... where should we put the door? Probably put the door in the middle. Let's just change this to the door frame. Is that right? Probably going to need to put some windows in these as well, just to let some light in, but I'm not too sure where we're going to put those yet. Do you know what? I had a funny feeling that one was in wrong. Let's just grab a bunch more wood out here. I think we need to craft more of everything, basically. I will eventually move these inside. Now we're going to need these pillars to reinforce horizontally, I think, so we might as well put those in for now. Let's just load up. Okay, so let's craft, what do we need? Wood floor. We can do 11 of these. I'm just going to do 11 of those as well. And we probably need to turn this door frame around here. It doesn't look right, does it? Right, let's deconstruct this. Get rid of that. Pick up my door. I'm really hoping I can get this completed by the evening. It's now 26 minutes past 5 here, so we've got maybe 2 hours to get this done. We should have enough time thinking about it, but I don't know, we might, depending on if we encounter any more problems here or a lack of materials, we might have to go back out and chop more trees. I'm not too sure yet. Need to change that to a door frame. Alright, I think that's the way. There we go. In with the door. That looks better. That looks better. Right, okay. We're getting there. So what are we going to do with this kind of porch, balcony, like fishing platform? I think we'll put a door frame here. And for now, we can just put some standard walls in here. I might put some windows in. I'm not sure. I guess we could put one in. I don't want to put too many because if a storm does come, if we've got storage close to the window hatch, you know, the open windows, I think your storage crates will get destroyed. I think that's how it works. So I kind of want, you know, a pretty sturdy structure here. So I don't want to put too many windows in. We'll have to see what happens with just a few windows. If it's causing a problem, we can always change them out. I'm just worried. I think I've probably made this too big because what's going to happen now is if we get a storm, we're going to have to spend a lot of time with our hammer repairing all of this wood. So that might have been a slight oversight on my behalf here. Yeah, I don't think it needed to be this big, to be fair. Right, I think we're going to need more materials. Okay, we've got a Tyrannus here. I don't think there's a juvenile with her. That's a great shot. So we'll just take the Tyrannus down and get a bit of meat here. Like I said, I can't see the juvenile here, so let's just chop a few more trees down here. Alright, let's make a few more of these. A couple more walls. We're very close to a level here, so we're almost at level 10. That's the one good thing about building and crafting, I guess, early game. There we go. There's the level up. So that's level 10. So that's huge. We can now get into the tier... What was that? The tier 2 crafting, which is absolutely massive. I'm just looking at the top left there. We've got 3 talent points, 1 solo points, and another 13 blueprint points to assign to our character, which is great. Might do that in a second. I just want to get this house finished off with a roof. Because obviously, you know, we're running out of daylight here. Oh, hello, mate. What are you doing in here? I can't be having you coming in here wrecking my house. Right, let's get... Oh! Yeah, you didn't like the sight of that spear, did you? Alright, that'll learn you. Don't you dare come in here again when we're building, my boy. So yeah, I'm just going to close off this roof here. Because it is getting quite late here. And knowing my luck, there's probably going to be a storm through the night as well. So we're going to need to make sure this is all enclosed. So we can make a bed, make a fire, and sleep the night out. Yeah, I think I've definitely made this too large here. I'm burning through a lot of materials here. This needed to be... Well, this only, I think, needed to be like half the size here. I've gotten a bit crazy with this one. But it's done. At least it's going to be a nice spacious home to put lots of, you know, crafting stations and things in here. I'm just worried if a storm comes in, we're going to be spending most of the time trying to put out fires, possibly, and repairing things. We need to get to stone very, very quickly. Let's just put this door in. Why won't you snap there? Man, the amount of wood I need here is absolutely crazy. I mean, I do have 8 wooden walls in my hotwire, but I'm gonna need some more wood just so I can finish off the roof. I don't really want to destroy the 8 walls. But yeah, I don't think I've kind of I don't think I've planned this out very well at all. Right, that should be enough. Look at that beautiful square building. My goodness. Alright, let's make some steps. What else do we need? Let's get these here. How do we change these? There we go. Steps? Is that steps? Could have done with that being a bit... Yeah, that looks a bit weird, but it is what it is. It's all good. Alright, let's get the door. Let's deploy this one. And hang that. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Now we just got to finish off this roof section. Yeah, it's 9:10. I told you we're going to run out of time here. Just time flies. But again, going back to what I was saying, I think I've made this slightly big. I do need to finish off the outside of this. I'm just looking at my recording timer here. This episode might be going on a little bit here. So I think what we'll do for this one... Because I only wanted to focus on the building elements in this one. I think we'll probably come back and finish off the porch tomorrow. We'll reinforce all of the house with some pillars. So we'll put horizontal pillars on. I'll probably put a roof on as well. But for now, let's just get inside. Let's make a fire. We're going to need a fire pit, aren't we? Where's the fire pit? There we go. So what do we need? Okay, 100 stone. Oh, I really hope we've got 100 stone. I'm not sure we will have. All right, let's back out again to to mine the stone. I love this spooky music. You definitely know it's nighttime in the game when we get this spooky music. Very alarming. Right, I think that should be enough. I think what we'll do now is go out here and move these storage crates inside. We don't want a storm to come along and destroy these. Now, can we... How do we do this? Okay, so this one's empty. Let's pick this one up. Hold to pick up. There we go. All right, let's move this one inside. I'm just going to place this one, I don't know, anywhere. I haven't got any idea how we're going to plan this out yet. We're just going to wing this. Like I said, this is just a building that is serving a purpose rather than something I'm going to be excited to build. So let's just put our first crate here. Then we can start moving over some heavy items. We'll put our building materials into this one. Let's put the pillars in. Squeeze that oxygen in there. Might as well get rid of the spoil. We'll destroy that. Okay, let's go and grab another one. Let's just take all the sticks out of this one. Control and shift to move everything. And let's pick this one up again. Hold it X to pick up. Then we're just going to place this one right next to the other one. Does it snap? Does this game have snapping? I don't think it does. There we go. OCD triggered. All right, let's move all of our crafting resources into this one. So we've got building on the right. We've got crafting materials in the center. Let's go back out and grab the last one here. Oh, we've got another medium crate here. Didn't realize that. Right, shut the door. Don't want any more wildlife coming in. Might as well just stuff the crate in there for the time being, and we'll put this one down here. Like so. That looks good enough for me there. Nice. Right, and then the last thing is just... to just finish off getting this last bit of stone here. We need 100. So, yeah, we got... I think we got 70 back in the storage there. So if we just get 30 here just quickly, that should be enough for us to then craft the large fire pit. I do love the node farming in this game. Very satisfying. Right, that's 30. Right, that should be enough. That should be enough. I don't think we need too much more. Might just carry on getting a bit more here, just so we can keep the 70 odd in the chest. Just make sure we got more than enough. It's only going to take us, you know, 20 more seconds, 30 more seconds. We'll just get to 70 odd. Yeah, that'll do. I think that should be more than enough. Yeah, okay, so we had 50. Sorry, we've got 58 and we got 70. Okay, yeah, so that's more than enough. So we're going to have 34 spare, I think. What do we need here? So we need wood as well. Let's grab a little pile of wood there. Craft the fire pit. Nice. This should keep us nice and warm. And I think it's better for cooking meat on the fire pit as well, rather than the small fire. Might just move the sticks in here. And then move them back in there. There's the leather. Nice. That's for my bedroll. Let's get the bedroll done as well. So that'll be bedroll and fire pit ready to go down. So I think what we'll do is we'll put it in the middle, just so we get like even amount of light and even amount of heat spreading through. I don't know if it works like that or what the vicinity is, but I think we'll just have it in the middle here, so we can look stupid as we run into it and then burn in future videos. That would be very, very Tony-esque to keep running through the fire pit. And then we're just going to squirt some wood in there as a fuel source. Have we got any? Okay, yep. So we've got some pumpkins there we can move in. And then we'll deploy the bed. We'll just put the bed... I don't know. Should we put the bed next to the fire here? Yeah, let's do that. Keep nice and warm. Have a great night's sleep. Oh, that looks lovely. That looks wicked. All right. We have some serious progress here, guys. Alright guys, I think that is the perfect place to end this episode. Thank you once again for watching this one. I really, really hope you are enjoying this. Before I go, I just want to give a massive shout out to my long-standing loyal channel members here. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you so much again, guys. And of course, for you newbies here that have possibly just watched this video all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying these series. Please click on these other recommended videos here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one. Have a great one, everyone.